Welcome back, everyone. How's everyone today? I'm doing well. I've had a lot of interesting insights come up in the last few days through the debacle of trying to upload a video that just refused to upload, and just sitting with all kinds of things and trying to understand what's the message. What's the message I'm supposed to be receiving, transmitting, working through with the animal spirits. And it seems like the guidance is getting deeper. It's interesting this morning, a random YouTube video. I was sitting quietly, just like I do in the morning with my coffee. I have a certain little spot that I like to sit in, and it just feels good. So I don't know, many of you probably have a similar thing where you have just a spot that you like to go to or sit in, or a space in your home that's kind of your favorite little nook that you go and sit in. And so I was sitting there this morning and, just reflecting over the last few days, months, and it was interesting. I kind of reached out to Spirit and said, just show me something that I need to see this morning. Because lately, it seems like everything that I'm watching, and I gave up TV, I don't know, a while ago. There was just nothing on there. I had all these channels and there was nothing. It was just absolutely nothing that spoke to me. Right after the pandemic, I did, find myself trying to spend some time, or burn some time, I guess, watching a few things on Netflix. I had never been involved in Netflix before. My kids kind of got me onto that, so that was a diversion for a while. Then I kind of discovered YouTube, and that was a diversion for a while. And more recently, I'm feeling pulled away from any kind of outside influence more and more. So even scrolling through YouTube has become difficult, because it's like you're looking, just nothing seems to speak to me anymore. And I'm puzzled by this somewhat, but not surprised in other ways. So anyway, I don't mean to ramble on. So I was sitting there, a video did pop up, and it was a video that was a couple of years old. And it was a tarot reading, actually. And I realize that general readings, how pertinent can they be? But I do think that when you ask for something, you ask for information, if you're really coming from a good place and you really, really want the information, it'll show up. And that's exactly what happened. This video was a couple of years old, and it wasn't even my sign or anything like that, but I felt drawn to listen to it, so I did. And it was all about connecting with animal spirits, and how there are messages there that you need to understand the path that you're on, and connecting with the animal spirits was going to be important. And it wasn't just one animal spirit, it was like the entire span of the animal kingdom. And it kind of took my breath away. It was almost like a predictive reading. It was so amazing. I got chills. I knew that I was meant to listen to it. So anyway, why do I bring this up? A couple of reasons. As I was doing some meditation recently, I also got a string of animals And just one after the other came through. I just got turkey, owl, leopard, ant, gorilla, panther, water moccasin, mouse. It was just like boom, 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 boom. So I took that to mean that in the near future, rather than pulling the cards, I need to reach out to these particular animal spirits and bring their information through. So I'm still working through how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to try to search the card in the deck, or what I'm going to do. But for today, what also came through in the reading I was watching was the bee spirit, and that the bee spirits also wanted to be represented, and that really connected. And so I've talked about animal spirits, I've talked about plant and tree spirits, and we did have scarab beetle come through some time ago, but it was almost like a little prompt saying, don't ignore the insects. So, okay, duly noted, I won't ignore the insects, and the bee spirit specifically. So I am going to go ahead and shuffle and pull an animal card for today, but I also, at the end of the reading, have something else that I want to share, and it has to do with love. Today is technically Valentine's Day, but I do believe, and I've probably said it before, that no matter when you find this, it doesn't matter if it's December 7th or whatever day of the year it is. I think what came through to me about just love in general is something that I felt called to share. So I'm cutting the cards here, and let's see what animal spirit wants to come through today, and we'll start there. Okay, armadillo. Wow, I guess I really don't know what an armadillo is supposed to look like, because that's not what I would have thought. But our message is set healthy boundaries. That doesn't want to, I'm not sure why that doesn't want to focus. Set healthy boundaries. So I'm just going to put that right there. It's number 3, if that's significant. And let's see what armadillo has to tell us today, this on Love Day. Set healthy boundaries. That's interesting, isn't it? That today's Valentine's Day, and it's all about love, and the card that comes through is to set healthy boundaries. Where have you not set healthy boundaries in a love situation? And I'm just realizing that this is absolutely significant. So I'm going to go ahead and share what came to me about today being Valentine's Day and about love. And I didn't think of it in terms of healthy boundaries, but it absolutely relates to that. I was thinking about this, and I realized, you know, what do I love in my life? What do I really love? Do I really know what I love? And I sat there for a few minutes trying to conjure up, okay, what do I love? And of course, all the usual things come. You know, you love your pets, and you love your kids, and you love your grandkids if you have them, and you love, you know, your friends and whatever. But then it was a little deeper. I thought a little deeper. Okay, what do I really love? What do I love to do? You know, what things have I really enjoyed in my life in the past? And it took me down a whole trail. And suddenly I found myself thinking about the movie, I think it was called Runaway Bride. It was Julia Roberts and Richard Gere. And there's a part in that movie where Richard Gere, I think it was Richard Gere, encourages Julia Roberts to figure out what kind of eggs she likes, because he's observing her, and her favorite kind of eggs, or whatever she orders, is always what the guy she's dating orders. And it made me stop and think, how much of what we love is influenced by the people we are spending most of our time with, whether it's our kids or our partner or people at work or a group that we belong to, you know, whether it's a sports group or something like that, what influences what we love? And is it really what we love? Or have we gotten caught up in something that we don't even realize that, yeah, you know, we really don't even like this or that person or doing this activity. But we've been involved in it for so long that we don't even think about it. It's like autopilot, and we just automatically do it.